States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I show that all council members are here, but Alex Eckhoff, he had a work conflict. We do have a rather short agenda tonight. However, I'm going to take the opportunity before we go on the consent agenda to recognize what I think has been a positive, stable influence for the city of Beatrice for over 40 years. He's been at countless city council meetings reporting on what I would call a fair and unbiased way. And I know that on June 3rd, we're going to lose Mr. Kennedy from being here in an official capacity. And Doug, I think you've done a yeoman's job in your job. And I guess if I had anything I could say and wish, I wish that maybe national news people would learn their journalism skills from you. I've known you for, we were talking on the Ask the Mayor. I started coming down there with Dave and you in 2001, and so it's been in 25 really good years. I think I would be very remiss if I didn't say the skills that I have always appreciated in you was the honesty that you have and the integrity that you've had while you do your newscasts. It's been a pleasure knowing you professionally. It's a great pleasure to know you personally, and I know you're not going anywhere. But on the other side of the coin, I just wanted to take this moment to recognize all the hard work. And, you know, when you think about it, I don't know how many city council meetings you've been to,
I'm afraid that.
but you really don't want to probably add them up. I think you are longer standing than anybody else up here. How's that?
We had been talking about it the other day with Dave, and the best I could tell, I think I've covered council under 8 mayoral administrations. I don't know how many council members. No, Ted's been through 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Way back when.
You were here when I got here.
Yeah.
So I just want to point that out.
Terry was city administrator
Yeah.
for a while.
Were you involved then? I can't remember. I just remember
Yeah.
Channel 10 and 11 always came down and filmed us every day.
I think it dates back to Bob Sargent
Okay.
as mayor.
Yep.
And then you
Yep.
had, not in any particular order, I think you had Alan Grell and
Oh.
Dave Marsted and John Bartles and
Larry McKee.
Larry, I don't know if I was in on his or not, but you had
You would have.
Paul Korsland, of course Dennis Schuster and Stan Worth and now Bob. And
You got
probably
a pretty
Good.
everyone else.
Good.
You got him pretty
The
much
memory
right.
hasn't gone yet, Doug.
Well,
So.
I had to think about it. So, but I appreciate the thoughts.
So- Yes, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, all items under the consent agenda are considered to be routine by the city council and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests. Item A, approve agenda as submitted. Item B, receive and place on file all notices pertaining to this meeting. Item C, receive and place on file all materials having any bearing on this meeting. Item D, approval of minutes at the regular meeting on June 2nd, 2025 is on file with the city clerk's office. Item E, approve of treasurer's report of claims in the amount of $1,426,665.79. Approval of Boswell report of claims in the amount of $243,353.55. Item G, approval of pay request number 5 in the amount of $190,189.22 to Purse Excavation for the Boswell South MSW Landfill Phase 1 project. Approve of change order number 1, increase in the amount of $14,716 to Emmy Collins Contracting Incorporated for the Beatrice Lincoln Street improvement as recommended by the Board of Public Works. Approval of pay request number 2 in the amount of $146,187.25 to Philip Krakraski Construction and Trenching for lift station number 6 rehabilitation project as recommended by the Board of Public Works. Resolution number 7571, executing an agreement between the city and Sewer AI for the provision of software design for sewer and stormwater inspection data management as recommended by the Board of Public Works. Item K, resolution number 7572, reappointing Tracy Hartley to the Community Redevelopment Authority. Item L, resolution number 7573, reappointing Brandy Coffin to the Beatrice Library Advisory Board. And item M, resolution number 7574, executing the first amendment to the lease dated October 7, 2024, between the city and Randy Essick to extend the term of the lease to August 31, 2025. Any clarifications, additions, or pulling off? Mr. McLean.
I move that the items listed on the consent agenda be approved, accepted, and/or ratified as presented.
Second.
All right, your vote, please. And that passes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 with 1 absence, so. All right, tonight there are no public hearings, no resolutions, no ordinances. Is anybody here for the public forum? Seeing no one here for the public forum, there's no discussions. And that means the next regular city council meeting is July 7th, 2025 at 6 p.m. in the BPS Administration Building Boardroom. Mr. McLean.
I move the meeting be adjourned at 6:06 p.m.
Second.
All those in favor? And that motion passes. Thank you.
That's the shortest one forever.
A new record.